On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
Get noticed, advertise with us. Call 0714-474-433 or 0759-728-168 to place your bookings now. Ndejje University TV is available on free-to-air, GoTV, and Your TV. Follow us on Facebook, Ndejje TV Live, Twitter at Ndejje TV Live, Instagram, Ndejje TV Live, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ndejje University TV. Ndejje University TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom.
Coming up in Live at 8, Uganda has the ability to feed 200 million people and more. President Museveni tells Serbia as he makes case for country's flourishing agricultural sector. Muslims urge colleagues to keep peace and stick to their faith as they celebrate Eid al-Duha. And in sports, Ukraine squad takes place as Netball World Cup nears. This and much more in Live at 8. Thank you very much for watching. This is Live at 8. My name is ANSLEM OJARU with the news in details. The President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has joined the Muslim community in Uganda and across the world to celebrate Eid al-Duha. He urges them to work hard to harness all the natural resources that Uganda is blessed with to create a wealthy and strong home. Let's have more on that.
Prophet Ibrahim teaches the believers that sacrifice is the cornerstone of religion. This lesson should be made applicable to all aspects of life for the development and socio-economic transformation of the country.
Prophet Ibrahim teaches the believers that sacrifice is the cornerstone of religion. This lesson should be made applicable to all aspects of life. It takes, for instance, sacrifice to build a stable and prosperous family. As you have seen in Uganda, it took great sacrifice for the patriots to restore peace and stability in order to create an enabling environment for the development and socio-economic transformation of the country.
He further urges the believers to apply the spirit of sacrifice to create wealth and strong homes.
I urge the believers to apply Prophet Ibrahim's spirit of sacrifice to all aspects of your lives. The spirit of sacrifice should not be limited to only issues of faith. You should also work hard to harness all the natural resources that Uganda is blessed with to create wealthy and strong homes.
In the Islamic faith, Eid al-Adha is celebrated in remembrance of Prophet Ibrahim's act of faith and obedience to Allah. According to the Holy Scriptures, Allah was pleased with him because he did not hesitate to sacrifice his son Ismail. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8.
The Honorable First Lady, Mama Janet, joins me in wishing you blessed Eid al-Adha prayers and celebrations. Thank you.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has called upon the people of the Republic of Serbia to support Uganda's flourishing agricultural sector. Let's have more on that.
While meeting a group of officials from the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development led by Mr. Odrick Rawogo at Nakasero State Launch, President Museveni revealed that Uganda produces almost any agricultural commodity anyone can name on earth, ranging from fruits, vegetables, meat, dairy products, nuts and grains, as well as the essential vegetable oils.
I am delighted to introduce to you the organic, fresh and rich in nutrients agricultural products from Uganda. I'm also happy to introduce to you the ancient cultural products and the people of Uganda. Our country lies astride the equator and holds 4 different climatic zones, which are the temperate or alpine climate on high altitudes in the west and east, the savanna in the central and western low grasslands that carries all flora and fauna, the equatorial zones in the ancient rainforests, all at 27 degrees Celsius all the year round. We produce almost any agricultural commodity you can name on earth, from fruits and vegetables, meats, dairy products, nuts and grains, and essential vegetable oils. Our products are grown on smallholder farms with very much care about the preparation, because that is what we eat. And it is also part of the heritage of the families.
His Excellency Museveni further disclosed that the country's private sector is slowly introducing large commercial farming to feed the region and the world at large.
Given the fertile lands and the increasing technical know-how of our young people, we are also in the large emerging market of East Africa and the greater African common market, which is an area of 1.4 billion people now. In 10 years, our African market will be one of the largest in the world, with young people consuming more.
President Museveni also thanked the President of Serbia, His Excellency Alexandra Vučić, for sending his Minister of Trade, Honorable Tomislav Momirovic, to Uganda to deliver a special message inviting him to the Patriotic Republic of Serbia, noting that the Republic of Serbia had already expressed interest in Uganda's pineapples, coffee grains, flowers, dairy and banana products.
We commit to offer you all incentives on land, taxes, and access to the larger market of Africa. We'll continue to use the lasting relationships we have had with you and the former Yugoslavia Republic since 1963, when we opened bilateral relations, and through the years, the work we have supported each other on at the non-aligned movement and the UN. This will strengthen the cause of both our peoples, our institutions, and humanity.
The President further requested that Uganda Airlines begins a partnership with Air Sabia so that the two establishments can fast-track business, tourism, and personal exchanges. He also commended the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development for promoting value addition and marketing Uganda's products abroad through fully harnessing the country's industrial and export potential. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni held a consultative meeting with the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Uganda, Ms. Susan Ndejje Namondo, who called on him at State House in Entebbe. Let's take a look at that.
Is a high impact.
Susan Namondo was accompanied by a delegation who included the UNICEF representative, the United Nations Development Programme resident representative, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees representative, as well as Sharon Nyamba. President Museveni and his guests discussed a wide range of issues that covered, among others, development programs supported by the United Nations in Uganda, the forthcoming non-aligned movement summit to be hosted by Uganda, that will also see President Museveni becoming its chairman, as well as the Global Refugee Forum to be co-hosted soon by the same country. Ms. Namondo appreciated President Museveni for the Parish Development Model Program, which she said will certainly lift the people of Uganda from poverty. She also congratulated President Museveni for the milestone of Uganda being selected to host the Non-Aligned Movement Summit.
Perhaps this is one of those activities, such a high-impact activity, that some of the emerging issues and how they can be dealt with effectively, like people self-selecting themselves into circles. So that's PDM. If they're further inform you about is the Global Refugee Forum that Uganda is, as you know, resources have been shrinking in that space, and so has been cutting rations, and it's getting a little bit difficult. So one of the ways that we have sort of developed, so to speak, to prepare for December, and maybe that's an area also, the reports that have been coming indicates that we will have some food shortage this year, going how we can work better with government in terms of responding to that vulnerability situation persists. And then in terms of the longer term planning, we've started discussing with NPA, trying to see how the UN can be helpful. Also started discussing with Operation Wealth Creation, and we look forward to that, your guidance, how we can.
President Museveni informed his guests that Parish Development Model is one of the well-thought-of programs that culminated after several other initiatives by the government aimed at shifting the people of Uganda from subsistence agriculture to money economy. The president was, however, happy to note that after the introduction of Operation Wealth Creation, the number of Ugandans who joined the money economy now stands at 61%. He added that Uganda today only needs the trigger factors that include infrastructure and wealth creation to achieve the much-desired socio-economic transformation. On the other hand, President Museveni rooted for training of refugees in various skills to ensure their self-sustainability. He noted that agriculture would generate challenges with the host communities as land is a very sensitive issue.
Because if you want to design a refugee strategy based on them growing their own crops, that means land. Now, like we in Uganda here who have got a huge number of refugees, if we try to give them land, that now may bring a new problem which was not there, conflicting with the local people over land. So while I support the idea of self-sustenance, I think for the refugees it may be easier on the side of skills. Skills, if they can, because I normally see even my own children here, they have their refugee people, friends from Ethiopia, from Congo. You find they are in tailoring, baking, like weaving, like knitting, those skills.
Ms. Namono used the same occasion to convey to President Museveni and to the people of Uganda their heartfelt condolences following the recent Allied Democratic Forces attack in Kasese. Mr. Museveni assured his guests that the government has the capacity to dismantle the ADF terrorists and wipe them out. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8. The Muslim community in the country have called for peace, unity, and increase in faith as they celebrate Eid al-Duha, a day set aside to commemorate Ibrahim's faithfulness to Allah. Let's have more on that.
Crowds of Muslims in Uganda have been observed showing their excitement for the Eid day. Now, most of them have expressed their feelings and excitement the day's celebrations.
Buli alina obusobozi asale kikulu nnyo lwa kuba abantu abamu nabbi yagamba nti omuntu alina obusobozi n'agaana okusala kirungi alemena kusembera tugenda saalira Idi agiveeko alemena kusala alemena kusembera tusaalidde so buli abazza okusala Idi kitegeeza alina obuvumu era waba alina obusobozi kimukakatako okusala kirungi nnyo afunemu.
Today is a day of sacrifice and it teaches us as Muslims one thing, and that is sacrifice. In everyday's life, people should learn to sacrifice for the good of others. So Muslims should really take up that idea of sacrifice and should take it very serious.
Hajat Sarafina Naiga says that it's a privilege for a Muslim to slaughter for the Almighty Allah.
Let me call it like this. We are going to slaughter. I wish you a good Eid al-Adha. I wish you to be safe, walk and enjoy it when you don't go in bars, you don't do zina, you don't do bad things, forbidden things. I want you to go and visit the sick people in the hospital, visit your friends, visit your relatives and do ibadat. Thank you so much. Batumidde nnyo mwenna bannayuganda abasiraamu n'abatali basiraamu abatuusa ku lunaku olwaleero lwa Eid al-Adha. Mwebale nnyo nebaza Allah okututuusaako tugende tusale ebisolo tukiriza ibada.
Sheikh Kaifan says that sacrificing teaches everyone to always endure pain for the best gains in life.
Basically, they have to follow Islamic teachings. Basically, that's all. Even to everybody who is there, like for such a day, you have at least to move with your children so that they can as well be, so that they can also move in the line of your religion. Yeah, they are here. Greetings.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you for celebrating Eid. What's your name?
Mr. Hamis Sesanga advises fellow parents to make sure that their offspring inherit their religion of Islam.
So, I'm going to sacrifice, have a sheep prepared at home. Yeah, I'm now.
You are so much excited about
Of course, I have to be because.
What makes you so excited about this day?
Yeah, because historical, as you know, about the teachings about Ibrahim. Yeah, we are so proud about that prophet of ours. We are so proud. He was gifted a sheep to sacrifice to replace the humankind to be sacrificed. So I'm really prepared to sacrifice a sheep in that regard.
So you've moved along with
have my children here.
Whereas Isma Bukenya advises other Muslims and Ugandans to keep peace and love as they celebrate the Eid day.
You need to be settled, number one, feel at peace for this day. It is a vulnerable holiday for a love, let me say it's a love day. So because Uganda is struggling through everything, I urge everyone to have love and comfort for this day. As a Muslim, just keep love and love one another.
Then after here, how is your preparations for the Eid day?
I think after here, I'm just going to supply what I have at my home.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just going to give us some little food and call some people to sit with me and share with me.
Nevertheless, businesses that are in line with the day's celebrations have made other Muslims to have the day so meaningful to their pockets.
Because I brought here 100 goats and for now I'm remaining with 18. Luno lunaku lukulu kuba lunaku lwa njawulo abantu fenna tuli basanyufu tuli musanyu tukola abasabaze baabo balaba tuyoolayoolako akatinitini lunaku lukulu nnyo.
The Eid al-Adha is a 3-day celebration that will be ending on Saturday as the Islamic scriptures state. Henry Mugwanya, live at 8.
Uganda's national women beach handball team returned home from Tunisia after participating in the second edition of the Africa Beach Games in Hammamet. Let's take a look at that.
We have just made our arrival back from the All African Beach Games from Tunisia, of which we had actually a very great display, competing against that is 4 teams, African-based teams. We managed to do our best, having one team on our side over Kenya, and losing 3 games, of which we had some bit of technicalities that also we had luck not on our side, as we lost our 3rd game, that is against Mali in penalties, making it 6-8 over Uganda, which was a game actually which was pushing us to the 2nd position, but since luck was not on our side, we managed to jump to the 4th position in Africa, which quite it's a good impression as a coach, because actually for the first time we have been ranked in the whole of the African nation. Yeah, one as a team we expected, our expectation in the tournament was one qualifying for the World Beach Games and qualifying for the World Games. However, we have got actually a lot of exposure, being it is our first time making it in such a big tournament, so we got a chance of learning more, a lot of skills, a lot of technicalities, a lot of tactical plays when it comes to the team, when it comes as a coach. So actually it was really a great honor to have Team Uganda into the tournament.
First and foremost, I want to thank Almighty God for bringing us back home safe. And also I want to thank the nation, Uganda, for the support, love they have given unto us. The tournament wasn't bad at all. And I also thank the girls for the work well done. They showcased something very talented. Thank you very much, my girls. The tournament was good. We managed to make it to the 4th position. We played Kenya, we played Tunisia, we played Algeria and Mali, and we won Kenya, who won 2nd in the tournament. The challenge we got is that we went to the tournament. It was our first time. We found when those people were playing volunteering game, which for them they were fit. Also us we were fit, but unfortunately we couldn't make it the best. But next time better, we have seen where we stand, and next time we shall come back with a victory.
She Cranes coach Fred Magira has finally released the 12 players and the 3 reserves that will be going to the 2023 Netball World Cup in South Africa. Let's take a look at that.
The 2023 Netball World Cup is inching ever closer, and Uganda will be one of the 16 nations that will be competing at the global showpiece, where some of its best players will be showcasing their skills, beginning July 28th in South Africa. This year's tournament is the 3rd successive one Uganda will be competing at. She Cranes head coach has named the final 15 players that will represent Uganda in the upcoming 2023 Netball World Cup in South Africa next month. Mugerwa's team includes 6 players who will be making their debut at the international level with the senior national team. The She Cranes squad is taking shape after the training squad was reduced to 15 players. The players scheduled to enter residential training starting on Thursday, July 2nd. As the coach finally selected 15 players, Shikren's is to rely on Mary Nuba's experience. Nuba, born in 1997, has proved beyond doubt that she is one of the Uganda's greatest assets because of her shooting and crossing ability. At the 6 feet 5 tall, Nuba, owing to experience, is expected to be a handful to many defenses as much of Uganda's prospects will be resting on her shoulder. Coach Fred Mugera, as he was giving the program for this week after him selecting the 15 players, he said that Shikren's will surprise many in the World Cup basing on the aggressiveness of his players, and he added that they will have another trial match on Thursday with the male team, which will be in 2 sessions in morning and evening.
Yeah, okay, this what we are working on this week. We still have our normal training, and maybe on Thursday we shall have another trial match with the male teams. That will be 2 sessions, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So that's what we have for this week.
As Farida Kadondi was reacting to a submission to the team by the coach, she said that the training they are going through is one of the best one any player could have got.
Since it was said by the coach, I can say yes, because the Shikrens are a big team, and those teams come to compete with whichever country hears that are going to play against the Shikrens. They really feel like, yeah, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be intense. So since the coach said we are ready to the team is going to surprise them. And for us, the players, we believe in ourselves. We believe what the coaches have given to us is what we really need to do.
And while the team captain Eileen Eyal was commenting about coach's comment that Shikrens will surprise many in the World Cup, she added that there is a lot of aggressiveness and improvement among them.
I see there's a lot of improvement, there's a lot of aggressiveness, there's a lot of seriousness in that team, because though there are only like 29 days which are remaining, but for us still, like we see, we are very ready, because we have seen like we have really done a lot right from the time when we started the training. The team is very fit, we are organized, let me say mentally, physically and spiritually. We are very ready. Even if they tell us like the game is starting tomorrow, we shall be very ready to go.
The World Cup will be played at the Cape Town International Convention Center in South Africa from July 28th to August 16th. Shikrens were drawn into Group D alongside New Zealand, Trinidad, Tobago and Singapore. They will be opening up the fixture against Singapore. The team will reside at the Matt Hood Hotel in Chalwajala. Raymond Katov, live at 8.
Thank you for your company. That has been Live at 8. My name is ANSLEM OJARU. Till next time, bye-bye.
We at Ndejje University wake up with a dream to be different, and the desire to do more. That's why we never give up